Hello and welcome. My name is Zafar Iqbal and you're watching the Mojo Story. Now, you must have heard it and seen it on the news. Indian cricketer Sarfaraz Khan, who turned 28 on Wednesday, but his celebrations were muted as his exclusion from the Indian cricket team. This, despite the fact that he has been getting a lot of runs in the domestic leagues, including Ranji, and a lot of people are really questioning that what was the logic of not having him in the team. Now, in fact, Congress spokesperson Shama Mohamed has accused India head coach Gautam Gambhir of a bias in Sarfaraz's non-selection. Now, remember, Gautam Gambhir was associated with the BJP in the past. Sarfaraz, who is from Mumbai, he had lit up India's Test debut season with a dazzling 150 runs against New Zealand. So all that is in the backdrop, but the fact is that he has not been included in the side. To discuss more on this, we're today joined by an eminent panel. We're joined by Humayun Kaisar, who is a former cricketer who's played in the Ranji and is a sports analyst, also a prominent broadcaster based in Kashmir. We are also joined by Ashwini Shahi, who's a spokesperson of the BJP, and Tehseen Poonawala, political analyst. Before I go to Tehseen and to Ashwini ji, let me start with you, Humayun Saab. You have been following the entire journey of Indian cricket team and the teams from rest of the world for decades altogether. How do you analyze Sarfaraz's performance purely based on merit? The fact that he has been playing well in the Ranji match. Also, there was some sort of a discussion in the past about his weight. He has shed weight also. How do you rank him purely on the basis of merit?
This is the scheme of things happening in Indian cricket today. You do not know who is going to get selected and who is not going to get selected. There is no continuity in selection of Indian team. Just remember, Karun Nair, Sudarshan, Padikal, Patidar, everybody is getting chance. In India A, I am not talking of Team India.
Yeah.
But Sarfaraz is not getting a chance even in India. You know what happened basically? After his first series, he got 50, 60 each in innings of debut. Then against New Zealand, when we failed miserably, when top batsman failed, we lost the series 3-0. He scored 150 in a match. Then the team goes to Australia. Some former cricketers, some so-called sports analysts said he cannot play bounce. He did not play in Australia. So he did not play any test there. The team comes back. Then the same set of people say he cannot play swing now. So he's not selected for tour of England. And after 10 years, Karun Nair is called back on domestic performance. But this man doesn't get a place in test and because of test and domestic performances both. Then he goes, finally he's included into India A in England. He scores 92 in the innings he plays. Then inter-team matches, the Team India and Team A get together to play matches with each other. And he scores 100 there. And then he's sent back to India again. So again, I think he's unfortunate that he's not getting a chance to play for India. He reduced his weight considerably. That it was being said that he's rather overfed and overweight. So he did that also, and he has got all the strokes. He can play. He can perform. Once you give him chance, then only you can say whether he's playing well or not. After 5 test matches, you cannot rule out a player. And what people are saying about Gambhir and other things, I don't believe in that. Let's talk of cricket only, about cricket, about performances, and he deserves a place because of performance.
Purely based on performance. But why politics have come in all of this is because of this tweet. You know, it is by Dr. Shama Mohamed. It says that Sarfaraz Khan not selected because of his surname. We know where Gautam Gambhir stands on that matter. Now, this is a tweet that has really triggered a controversy. अश्विनी जी, पूछना चाहूंगा आपसे कि अगर उनकी परफॉर्मेंस इतनी बेहतर है और उन्होंने डोमेस्टिक क्रिकेट में इतना अच्छा परफॉर्म किया है, इतने रन हासिल किए हैं, पहले बात चली थी उनमें बहुत ज्यादा वेट है, हालांकि ये तो इशू होना नहीं चाहिए, उनकी परफॉर्मेंस मैटर करनी चाहिए, फिर भी उन्होंने वेट भी कम किया और अब उनको चांस नहीं मिला, तो लोग तो सवाल करेंगे।
जफर जी, लोगों का काम है कहना, कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे। और आजकल सोशल मीडिया का जमाना है, कोई भी चीज कुछ भी कह दो। अभिव्यक्ति की आजादी नहीं रही संवैधानिक रूप से, अब अभिव्यक्ति की स्वच्छंदता हो गई है। कोई कुछ भी कह दे, कहीं भी कोई नैरेटिव सेट कर दिया जाए। सीधा सीधा देखिए, अभी आपने किसी का ट्वीट दिखाया कि उनके सरनेम की वजह से उनको नहीं रखा गया, जो मोहम्मद सामी कहीं जो है वह सनातन के पुरोधा हैं। अरे भाई, वो भी हिंदुस्तानी हैं, वो खेल रहे हैं। सिराज अहमद आज का मैच ही खेले हैं। देखिए ना, खान बंधु यहाँ खेले, कौन नहीं, किरमानी जी से लेकर, और हम लोग बचपन से देखते चले आ रहे हैं कि कहीं भी यहाँ पर ऐसा भेदभाव नहीं है। मगर क्या करेंगे आप, सोशल मीडिया का जमाना है। क्रिकेटर का ये बताइए, अभी गौतम गंभीर जी का एक इंटरव्यू था कहीं पर, उन्होंने स्पष्ट रूप से कहा कि ये बड़ा अच्छा सवाल आपने पूछा। कहीं भी हम कोच का, चाहे हमारे पहले या आज या हमारे आगे, कोच का सिलेक्शन में क्या हाथ होता है? हमको जो स्क्वाड दी जाती है उसमें से 11 को हम खिलाते हैं, वरना चयन समिति बनी है, उसके चयनकर्ता हैं, वो लोग करके देते हैं। तो एक तो जिसने भी ये ट्वीट किया था वो वहीं पर खारिज हो जाता है कि चयनकर्ता गौतम गंभीर का नाम लेकर आते हैं, चाहे जैसे भी। अब रही सरफराज खान की बात, सरफराज खान की तरह कम से कम 40 क्रिकेटर हिंदुस्तान में हैं जो इंडिया की बेंच स्ट्रेंथ को मजबूत किए हुए हैं कि आगे से कोई हटे तो हम इंडिया की टीम में आए। इंडिया ए की टीम में जहां तक इनके सिलेक्शन का सवाल था, वो मैच खेल रहे थे, अच्छा खेल रहे थे, लेकिन इंजरी हुई। इंजरी के बाद उनको ये देखा गया कि इंजरी के बाद ये बेहतर अगर करते हैं तो इनको टीम में लिया जाएगा। तो मामला यही था, ऐसा कुछ नहीं था कि क्या इनको इनका वेट के पहले वेट कर रहा होगा, लेकिन उसके बाद इनका अगर परफॉर्मेंस अच्छा है, इनसे इनके साथ गायकवाड़ अच्छा, ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ अच्छा खेल रहे थे, रजत पाटीदार अच्छा खेल रहे थे। रणजी ट्रॉफी, दिलीप ट्रॉफी में रजत पाटीदार का तो 150 शायद 200 भी स्कोर उन्होंने किया था, अच्छा स्कोर था। वो लोग भी तो टीम में नहीं आए, लेकिन इंडिया टीम इसको मतलब मेरे हिसाब से इस जगह पर हिंदू मुस्लिम छोड़ दिया जाए। अभी तक तो हमारे ऊपर विरोधी लोग आरोप लगाते थे कि ये लोग हिंदू मुस्लिम करते हैं, लेकिन अब स्वयं हिंदू मुस्लिम का नारा उधर से बुलंद हो रहा है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी इसमें कहां है और क्यों है? ऐसा नहीं है। देश के लिए जो बेहतर परफॉर्मेंस करेगा, चयनकर्ता उसके लिए है, वो टीम में चुनकर रहेंगे। हमारा इससे कोई लेना देना नहीं कि हिंदू है, मुस्लिम है, सिख है, ईसाई है। जो बेहतर परफॉर्मेंस करेगा वो खेलेगा। जी
राइट, यू नो, the selection is purely based on performance. Taisin, I want to ask you, has this helped Sarfaraz or has it harmed his cause? The tweet that has been put out by the Congress leader, and it's now triggered this entire debate because he has a long career ahead of him.
Thank you so much for having me on the show. At the onset, I want to wish you, all the panelists and all the viewers, a very happy belated Diwali. May we all have prosperity in our country. There are two issues that I want to divide this in reason. I'll come to your question in the second half.
Yeah.
Cricket is one sport that unites us. It doesn't matter whether you're Hindu or Muslim, you're Brahmin or Dalit, you're black or white, you're any gender. Cricket unites us. We all play for Team India and we play for the tricolor. I think you've lost me. I don't know if you've lost me or no. If I can, I'm not sure because my flow is broken. Can I?
No. We can hear you.
Sorry.
We can hear you properly. Yeah.
Can you come back to the?
Yes.
Don't go away from the video. It's just very disturbing. Okay.
Yeah.
So may I just come back from where I started? Cricket is one sport that unites all of us, and we all cheer for the tricolor as Indians. None of us cheer as Indians, as Hindus or Muslims, as Congress or BJP, as Forward or SC, ST. We just want to bleed blue. Period.
Yeah.
All right. Number two. When it comes to a cricketer, I think first of all, I believe the BCCI is a body that is cornered by politicians and their nepo kids across party lines. It's a body that's totally non-transparent. Not just the BCCI, all sports bodies are cornered by politicians and advocates, and we need transparency in sports. However, that doesn't take away from the fact that whatever about Sarfaraz is, and it should be in the public domain, why he's not selected, is not religion. Religion is not the reason why he's not selected. And I think when you bring religion into cricket or any other sport, we're doing a great disservice to the great game of cricket. We're doing disservice to Team India. We're doing disservice to Sarfaraz, coming to what you said. And we're doing politically, now coming to what you said, to the Congress party, whatever. The Congress party, I'm saying this with folded hands, already has a Mani Shankar Iyer. You don't need more Mani Shankar Iyers. You don't need more Mani Shankar Iyers in the party. Please just keep quiet. Don't always make everything about religion. It's not required. If you're not an expert on the subject, keep quiet. There's the Bronco test. There's the yo-yo test. I don't know what happened. And I believe BCCI must be absolutely transparent, not just in Sarfaraz's case, in anybody's case. Ultimately, this is an organization that we, the taxpayers, fund, be it the grounds, the security, the water that we give, everything. It is ultimately our, and they use our name, India. So they are answerable to us. But I don't think the BCCI or Gautam Gambhir is doing this for religion. There are several reasons. Religion is not the reason. Transparency is a must. And to the Congress party, you have an election to fight in Bihar. This is not going to help you politically, if you're thinking politics. This is not even going to help the cricket team. It's not even going to help Sarfaraz. So why are you doing it? Just to get media attention? You will get the 2 minutes of fame. You're going to hurt Sarfaraz. You're going to hurt Indian cricket. And you're going to hurt the party politically. It doesn't make sense. We already have a Mani Shankar Iyer. You don't need another clown.
Right.
Sorry, I'm so direct. Sorry, I'm so direct. But I'm done.
एक लाइन तहसीन भाई की लाइन में एक लाइन में जोड़ना चाहता हूं। तहसीन भाई, जो आपने कहा बढ़िया कहा। मैं जोड़ना चाहता हूं कि इस क्रिकेटर को, अभी उम्र कम है, इसको राजनीति में कृपया न घसीटें और इसको राजनीति का हिस्सा न बनाए, जिससे उस लड़के का सरफराज का आने वाले दिनों में ब्राइट जो फ्यूचर है उस पर ग्रहण लगे, कहीं ना कहीं से विवादास्पद हो जाए वो। मैं यही कहता हूं कि जो लोग भी इस चीज को कर रहे हैं, कृपया उसको बंद करें। अभी तक तो ये नहीं था हिंदुस्तान के क्रिकेट टीम में, उसको आगे ना बढ़ाएं कृपया जी।
Humayun Sahab, cricketers, athletes, they are already under a lot of pressure. They have to tour around the world. They have to perform. Every day is a new day for them. Already the man is under pressure. He was asked that he has a lot of weight. He shared the weight. Now another controversy has come up. He may not be directly, he has not said anything. He has not asked anybody to put out a tweet on his behalf. But now this puts him back in spotlight. How much of an impact does all of this have on a sports person who's already always expected to perform? 1.4 billion people looking at a team of 11 members, if you would be one of those members, and now this additional problem that has come up.
Well, Zafar, sports is a place, playground is a place where you have to be excellent all the time. Yeah. There are no margins over there. But I will go back to what someone said here.
Yeah.
Patidhar scored 200 runs the other day, and it's being said he played well in Ranji Trophy. Didn't Sarfaraz play well in Ranji Trophy? Secondly, if you say that he has to perform again, I'm sorry, you do not know cricket. What you are supposed to do is, when the player is in best of form, play him. Don't wait for him. This is what Ian Chappell also says. This is what Ashwin has recently said and tweeted, that if he was in best of form, and we know he has been in best of form, you can't, say that he was injured, we can't play him, that he has to prove again. He has to score 800 runs in a Ranji season again to come back in the Indian team. That doesn't happen. I'm sorry. That's wrong.
Yeah.
Again, what did Patidhar do when he was played in 3 test matches? Nothing at all. So again, what did Sai Sudarshan do in England? Nothing at all. Again, he is in team. I'm not saying they are bad players. They are good players. They should also get chance. But you cannot equate these things. At one place, you say this should happen. At other place, you ask for something else to happen. No, that's not possible. Another, we don't have bench strength of 40 batsmen in test cricket. No, we don't have 40 batsmen in test cricket waiting outside. This was seen in Australia, in England also. We merely have 3 or 4 batsmen outside for test cricket. Not that tamasha called T20, test cricket, I am saying. So you cannot, have 2 different yardsticks. And this is what I am saying again about the selectors. The coach has a say in team selection. Don't tell me he doesn't have a say. Every coach has a say. One part. Second, these selectors are absolutely, I could say, absurd. What has happened to Mohammad Shami? He took 7 wickets in Ranji Trophy match. And Ajit Agarkar is saying he's unfit. 3 days ago, he takes 7 wickets for Bengal. And we do not know whether he is fit. So what are they trying to tell us? You have seen the treatment meted out to Ashwin, how he was pushed out of the team for reasons everybody knows. And then what is happening to everybody who was brought into team or supported Dhoni is being
Right.
shunted out. Sarfaraz doesn't belong to that section, but that is happening, and that is
Right.
being done by the coach because he holds
The fact-
grudges against Dhoni. So don't
The-
say
the
coach
fact-
doesn't hold any.
The,
That-
the,
that
fa-
is
the
what's
fact
happening.
is, the fact is, अश्विनी जी आपसे पूछना चाहूंगा, अगर एक स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन ने, एक क्रिकेटर ने परफॉर्म किया, उसकी परफॉर्मेंस ही बताएगी कि वो खेल सकता है या नहीं खेल सकता. उसके बाद अगर ये तो एक स्पेकुलेशन ही है ना कि वो इंजर्ड है या क्या वजह है, आपको नहीं लगता है क्लैरिटी होनी चाहिए, एक ट्रांसपेरेंसी होनी चाहिए कि अगर एक प्लेयर परफॉर्म कर रहा है डोमेस्टिक क्रिकेट में, आखिर क्या वजह है कि उसको ड्रॉप करा दिया गया? अगर उसने रन्स बनाए हैं, अगर तो वो इंजर्ड है, तो उसने परफॉर्म कैसे किया?
परफॉर्मेंस के दौरान ही तो इंजरी हुई थी. जो सूचनाएं आ रही हैं, परफॉर्मेंस के दौरान ही इंजरी हुई थी. बेंगलोर में वो वहां जाकर वहां पर जो है उन्होंने इलाज भी कराया अपना उसी बीच में. उसके बाद उनका सिलेक्शन नहीं हुआ. ये बात हुई है ना जफर भाई. ऐसा ही जो अभी तक की सूचनाएं आ रही हैं, देखिए जो सूचनाएं यही आ रही हैं कि वो मैच खेल रहे थे, अच्छा परफॉर्म कर रहे थे, उसमें इंजरी हुई थी उनकी, और इंजरी होने के बाद वो बेंगलोर में अपना इलाज कराते हैं, उसके बाद नहीं होता है. यही जानकारी है. इसके बाद कोई नया अचीवमेंट हुआ हो तो बता दीजिए जी.
ये तो सूचनाएं हैं, लेकिन आपको नहीं लगता इस पे एक क्लैरिफिकेशन आनी चाहिए? इसलिए क्योंकि वो प्लेयर परफॉर्म कर रहा है. अगर यही वजह है तो इसकी भी तो एक क्लैरिफिकेशन आनी चाहिए.
जफर जी, क्लेरिफिकेशन अगर आता सबका अगर यही हो तो इंडियन क्रिकेट टीम जो है फिर खत्म हो जाएगी. मैंने अभी जो है तहसीन भाई ने भी कहा कि हम तिरंगे के लिए जो है एकजुट रहते हैं और तिरंगे के लिए ही 11 प्लेयर को चुनते हैं. तो मैंने कहा बेंच स्ट्रेंथ इतनी शानदार मजबूत है कि एक्सप्लेनेशन सबका देना पड़ेगा, तो फिर जो है हिंदुस्तान की टीम वही बिखर जाएगी जो पाकिस्तान की टीम का हाल हुआ है. आज जो है मतलब ईश्वर के लिए हम लोग जो है इसको राजनीति का अखाड़ा ना बनाएं. वो जो कर रहे हैं, जो बेहतर खेल रहा है उसको ले रहे हैं. सरफराज हमारे देश का एक नगीना है, उसको भी जगह मिली है. ऐसा नहीं है कि उन्होंने वनडे नहीं खेला, चाहे T20 नहीं खेला, खेला ही है, हिंदुस्तान के लिए खेला है और अच्छा स्कोर किया है. तो इसमें मैं ये नहीं कह रहा हूं, उनको जगह मिलेगी और लोग जगह देंगे, क्योंकि परफॉर्मेंस में वही वाली बात फिर मैं दोहराने जा रहा हूं कि कम से कम 40 लड़के ऐसे हैं कि जो आगे वाले के हटने का इंतजार कर रहे हैं कि कब कहां कोई डाउन हो और हम उसकी जगह लें. इंडियन टीम में तो यही तो अच्छाई है इस समय, लेकिन अब इसको भी राजनीति का अखाड़ा बना दिया जाए. और वो जो कांग्रेस की नेत्री ने, वो विवादास्पद नेत्री है, उनकी बातों पर हम लोग बहस करें. उन्होंने तो रोहित को भी एक बार मोटा कह दिया, बाद में माफी मांग लिया. तो ये लोग इस चीज को कंट्रोवर्सी क्रिएट करते हैं सस्ती लोकप्रियता के लिए. ये उचित नहीं है.
It is a controversy that has been created. Tehsin, I'll come to you, but Humayun Sahab wants to quickly come in.
Just one word. If you do not know about what's happening in cricket, don't speak about it. He scored 42 in Srinagar the other day. Sarfaraz was playing, and I'm being told that he's injured. I don't know where is he injured. And again, I know cricket for 50 years now. India doesn't have 40 batsmen in Test cricket waiting outside. No, it doesn't. There are people who are being repeated for reasons only known to Ajit Agarkar and Gautam Gambhir.
Right. Tehsin, the point is that why it's come in sharp focus is not because of this tweet only, but because of his performance. He has been performing consistently, and that is why some people are asking if man is performing. The other day he has scored so many runs. Then what will he do to get a chance to go into the team? He can only perform. That's what's doing.
So again, I totally believe that BCCI, at least the selection, must be open and answerable, and we the people have a right to know why somebody was selected or dropped, irrespective of whatever the reasons are. And those reasons must be put out transparently. Ultimately, this is an organization that owes its powers to us, we the people supporting it. That's why BCCI can become this global bully that it claims to be, or this global superpower that it claims to be in the world of cricket, because we are the fans who do it. So there must be complete transparency with regards to us. So to that reason, what the former cricketers said, I do agree that what the coach Agarkar, what the coach or selector Agarkar and Gambhir are saying or thinking must be in front of us. But I come again and I completely concede to what Ashwani ji said. The end of the day, it's not religion why Sarfaraz was dropped. There are several, and it's a very dangerous road to go down in. When you bring cricket, then tomorrow some politician will say, let's bring in caste in cricket. Then what will happen? Are we going to have reservations? See, I'm saying this with folded hands. When you're watching India play, you're watching Team India, tricolor. It's not based on religion and caste, right? We've had great cricketers. We've never thought of religion of players. This poison should not come in. Why was this? Why are this made? This is made because you're going to get cheap attention. That you want to have an academic discussion on why A player or B player is not selected. I would love that a former cricketer like him and other people, or even we the people, talk on gravitas. When you do this based on, as Ashwani ji said, somebody's fat, somebody's this, somebody could be fat but passing the yo-yo test and the Bronco test. They could run the 1200 meters in less than 6 minutes. They would be able to do it. And somebody who's super fit may not be able to do it. So again, there are so many things. Fitness itself has changed now. Fitness itself includes mental tests, aptitude, there's so many things. Again, I'm not suggesting Sarfaraz is or no. I have zero idea and therefore I concede. I am saying when you're not an expert on fitness, don't tweet about people's body and body shame people. That's what I'm trying to say. And you're doing all of this only to get attention. Sharma is fat. Sarfaraz is not selected. The undertones are not missed. Now, I vote for this political party. I want this political party to defeat Ashwani ji's party in Bihar. It's not helping. It's not helping the Muslims also. It's not helping Sarfaraz also. It's not helping the political party also. And it's not helping the country also. The only person happening is some clown getting publicity. And like I said, you already have a Mani Shankara here. You don't need more clowns. What you need is gravitas. What you need is transparency. I oppose the BJP to the BCCI took a nail for this Asia Cup. Every single day on Barca's show, I would take their case. Not one person ever could tell me that I was wrong, because you speak with gravitas, you speak on facts, you speak on what you have to speak. Nobody can tell you you're wrong. I always attack Ashwani ji is there. I attack the BJP. He doesn't get personal because you don't have to do that. You don't have to body shame people, bring religion in. You can make better points without doing it. That's the limited point.
You know, so many cricketers have spoken about it, and all of them seem to be saying the same thing, that whatever the reason, those should be made public. There should be transparency, but religion cannot be a reason. In fact, we're just looking at a soundbite of Atul Vasan, who's been a former Indian cricketer. Let's first hear what he had to say, then I'll go to you, Ashwani ji.
Very unfortunate. I think a very sad day. Whenever this communal card is being played in sports in India, I feel, wretched in my stomach, because, I have played cricket. We have never even thought of any other cricketer, what community, where he comes from, because it is the quality of the player. And she forgets that India has been led by Mohamed Asaduddin for 12 years. And we've got many players, current also, Mohammad Shami, Siraj, even in this team, where Sarfaraz has not been taken. There's Khalid Mohammad is there, Siraj is there. You have to understand, but I still believe that Sarfaraz should have been there. And that is an entirely different topic. That is a cricketing topic where we can debate, and our opinion is different to selector's opinion. But that doesn't mean that you give this shape and tenor of being him from a particular community.
Ashwani ji.
जी देखिए, हमारे साथ खेल के एक्सपर्ट बैठे हैं, ठीक है, अच्छी बात है। हम लोग राजनीतिक आदमी हैं, तो क्रिकेट के बारे में शायद जानकारी इनको ही होगी ज्यादा। अच्छा है, हम लोग तो सीधा पैदा होते ही 40-45 साल के हो गए। हम लोगों ने तो ना गली खेला, ना यूनिवर्सिटी खेला, कुछ खेला ही नहीं भाई, रणजी नहीं खेल पाए। तो ठीक है, आजकल तो हर बच्चा बल्ला लेकर चल देता है। लेकिन जिस तरीके से सरफराज के साथ हो रहा है, क्या वो जायज है? यहाँ पर कहना कि कम्युनिज्म कि भाई उनके जो है वो दूसरे बिरादरी के हैं, तो अगर होता तो कोई ना होता, आज सिराज भी ना खेलते। सिराज को तो खिलाया गया और अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस हुआ। पठान बंधु खेले, जो है इरफान पठान और उनके भाई, मैंने तो सैयद किरमानी जी का भी नाम लिया। अजरुद्दीन जी कप्तान रहे हिंदुस्तान के, मोहम्मद शमी जो है खेल ही रहे हैं। तो ये कहने का कोई तात्पर्य नहीं है। मैं ये कह रहा हूं कि सरफराज खेलते हैं 5वें 6वें नंबर पर, तीसरे नंबर पर क्यों नहीं खेलते हैं? अपना स्थान बदलें, वहां पर 8 खिलाड़ी हैं, ये कह रहे हैं 40 नहीं है। मैं गिनती के 40 नाम दे सकता हूं कि इंडिया में अगर इस समय 5 देश अगर बड़े हैं तो 5 देशों में इंडिया एक अपनी टीम भेज सकता है, जो इंडिया के पास इतनी बेंच स्ट्रेंथ है। हम लोग देख रहे हैं, हम लोग क्रिकेट नहीं खेलते हैं तो क्रिकेट प्रेमी तो हैं, और वो क्रिकेट का प्रेम जो अभी जो है तहसीन भाई ने कहा कि तिरंगे का प्रेम है, कि कोई जाके जो है खेलता है। आज ही इंडिया हार गई है तो कष्ट हुआ है हमको कि और अच्छा खेला जा सकता था। तो हम उस प्रेम से देखते हैं कि 4-5 टीमें इंडिया की बन सकती हैं, तो आखिर खेलेंगे तो 11 ही। 3 टीमें तो अभी खेल रही हैं आपके पास, एक टेस्ट मैच खेल रहा है, एक वनडे खेल रहा है, एक T20 खेल रहा है। अब देखिए उसी में बेंच स्ट्रेंथ कितनी है। आपको 40 नजर नहीं आएंगे, लेकिन हमको आएंगे। तो हम कहें कि अगर कोई लड़का नहीं खिलाया जा रहा है तो क्यों नहीं खिलाया जा रहा है? क्योंकि वो जो है मुस्लिम है इसलिए नहीं खिलाया जा रहा है? ना, एकदम नहीं। परफॉर्मेंस पर जो भी जा रहा है लिया जा रहा है, आज तक ऐसा नहीं हुआ है। और फिर मैं हाथ जोड़ता हूं कि कृपया इन उदयमान क्रिकेटरों को राजनीति के दलदल में न घसीटा जाए, कि यहां पर जो हम और तहसीन भाई कर रहे हैं वो चुनाव में हम लोगों को करने दीजिए। हम लोग अपनी बात करेंगे, इन लड़कों को खेलने दीजिए, और कहीं भी गंदगी फैलाने की जरूरत नहीं है। अगर उसका परफॉर्मेंस बढ़िया होगा, कोई रोक नहीं सकता है। अभी एक लड़का 13 साल का निकला, IPL खेला उसने, लोगों ने कहा 13 साल का लड़का क्या खेलेगा। उसमें ऐड आ गया महेंद्र सिंह धोनी का, जब उस पैदा हुआ था तो मैंने जीत लिया था। लेकिन उस लड़के ने तहलका मचाया है या नहीं मचाया है? तो प्रतिभा बोलती है, उसके अंदर प्रतिभा है। सरफराज के अंदर भी प्रतिभा है, वो प्रतिभा में अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस किया है, तो आज नहीं कल वो टीम में रहेगा। इसको कंट्रोवर्सी ना बनाया जाए। जी
Humayun Sahab, we'll start taking the last comments now. I want to ask you one thing. Let's not talk about the bench strength, but the fact is that there are lots of Indian cricketers who are talented. It may be because of different reasons. There's IPL, there's more cricket now, there's more competition, there's more exposure, there's more training. That there are lots of Indian cricketers. There is essentially a lot of competition, and it's not an easy task to select a team. You know, they are using all their parameters, putting them into place to select a team. That does not mean that a person who has been dropped now will not be selected tomorrow.
Well, you are right. It's not an easy job for selectors to pick up 15 or 16. And let me tell Mr. Ashwani, I never said that it was on the basis of religion. Don't politicize what I am saying. I am not a politician. I am not bothered about what you are saying. Remember, part 2. Again, you are talking of 40 cricketers when you are talking of T20 cricket, not of Test cricket. There's a lot of difference in that. Again, if somebody is performing, certainly he will get into the team. And again, I'm saying it is not on the basis of religion. I know it very well. That never happens in cricket, but it can be some kind of other biases also, some likes and dislikes. It happens. It has nothing to do with religion. And some kind of atmosphere you build behind a player. ये spin नहीं खेल सकता, ये fast नहीं खेल सकता, ये वहां नहीं खेलेगा before the player goes to overseas tours. That creates an impression for selectors and people. When people say we are fans of cricket, you are welcome, but we know how fans behave, react, and understand the game. Most of them. So it's not. I'm not casting aspersions on anybody.
Absolutely.
I know it how they behave. So there's nothing like politics in it. But cricket itself, BCCI itself has its own politics. Nobody can deny that. It has its own politics. It's not case of Sarfaraz only. If you had brought Karun Nair after 10 years, you dropped him after tour of England. Sudarshan also failed in England. Why did you continue with him? Why did not Karun Nair get another chance? Then he should have also got another chance. So there are things that are happening. And it's not me. You see comments of Dilip Vengsakar, a very frank and fair person, one of the best chief selectors we ever had in Indian cricket. You see what Ashwin is saying. You see what other people are saying. It's not about me. It's about game. And Sarfaraz will definitely get a chance. But if you think that he is not up to it, then he will not get the chance.
Right. That's a very important point. I think you want to come in. The fact is that it may not be religion, whatever it is. At least there should be some clarity, there should be some transparency so that he improves on that. If it is that you are not able to play spin, for example, hypothetically, you are not able to play fast bowling. At least the man should know, okay, I'm not able to play fast bowling, let me improve on this. But the man does not know. He is saying that he is performing, he has given his best, but he's dropped. At least the person should know that you are dropped because you have an injury. Then he will improve. Suppose he was said that you are overweight, so he shed the weight. At least that much he deserves.
So again, there are two aspects to this. Number one, the cricketer, the chief selector in this case, Agarkar or the coach Gambhir coming in, talking to the player individually and telling the player individually, look, you're in the race, you scored so many runs, but as per us, you can't play spin, hypothetically, or fast bowling, so we can't take you on this particular tour. So that is one conversation, and then the player works with it. In most cases, the BCCI only works with the player, and then they sort of help him improve. That's one part to it, which is, I am going a step further. I am saying we the people, be it Ashwini Bhai, be it me, the former cricketer, anybody, should also be told why did the team think these were the best players to play? Because ultimately BCCI gets its clout and power from us, we the fans watching cricket. So BCCI has to be transparent to us. So to that extent, I also agree with what the former cricketer said. Absolutely, sir is right. That look, Ashwini Bhai and I, we are just mere fans. We don't understand cricket as much as sir does. So I guess there is more to it. But I think the fact is that BCCI is dropping too many people, and he says it's not about religion. The question is, why are we on this debate today? We are on this debate today because somebody decided to make a tweet that made it sound like religion, or it was about religion. Yeah. My fear as an Indian, sir, is that tomorrow you'll have what stops a politician coming and saying that I will now come into power and have caste reservations in the cricket team. What stops it? Then you'll have another politician saying we'll have religious right. And I am saying this is a spiral to go down. And the respected cricketer here also will agree with me that this is not the way forward. So I am just saying with folded hands that don't do this to cricket. We are politicians. I'm a politician. I do aspire for more in life. Let's do things decently. Don't behave like a clown. Let's have gravitas. Let's make BCCI improve. Don't degrade ourselves for cheap attention. You'll get a few tweets. You'll get a few likes. You'll get a few people in your ecosystem cheering you. That affects the country, the cricket team, it affects Sarfaraz, and it affects the so-called vote bank over champagne that you discuss. You may over champagne and cheese discuss that vote bank, it affects them also. So please don't do it.
Right. Last word to you, Ashwini ji, before we wrap up. सवाल ये है कि इतनी बात इसलिए भी होती है क्योंकि क्रिकेट तो पीपल आर क्रेजी अबाउट क्रिकेट. आप देखते हैं जब भी कोई बड़ा मैच होता है, बड़ी टूर्नामेंट होती है, पूरे का पूरा मुल्क जो है, कंट्री जो है, वो उसके बारे में बात करती है, उसके बारे में डिस्कशन होती है. तो ये भी एक वजह है कि लोगों की क्यूरियोसिटी है, लोग जानना चाहते हैं, समझना चाहते हैं.
देखिए, क्रिकेट की दीवानगी हिंदुस्तान में है. मैंने उदाहरण दिया, आज का मैच इंडिया हारा तो हमको कष्ट हुआ. लड़कियों ने 330 से ऊपर रन बनाया, उसमें खुशी भी हो रही है. वर्ल्ड कप चल रहा है तो हम लोग फैन हैं, हम लोग उसमें नहीं. हमारी राजनीति अलग है, हम क्या करेंगे बिहार में, क्या करेंगे यूपी में, क्या करेंगे सेंटर में, वो अलग चीज है. मगर यहाँ पर एकदम मैं इत्तेफाक रखता हूं तहसीन भाई की बातों से कि कल को हम पार्टी आती है हमारी सेंटर में तो उसमें भी हम कहते हैं कि 4 मुस्लिम रहेंगे, 3 जो है हिंदू रहेंगे, 5 ईसाई रहेंगे. इस तरीके से टीम हो गया. SC ST जो है राहुल गांधी आ ही रहे हैं, वो भी कहेंगे जातिगत जनगणना इसमें भी हो, तो मामला सब उसी में हो ही. तो ये नहीं होना चाहिए क्रिकेट में एकदम जिस तरीके से हो रहा है. और रही बात, हमारे साथ फार्मर क्रिकेटर अगर बैठे हैं, बार बार उधर घुसारा कह रहे हैं कि नहीं मैं नहीं कर रहा हूं, तो हम लोग चाहते हैं, जैसे देखिए हम लोग रोज बैठते हैं और तहसीन भाई हमारा विरोध करते हैं, हम तहसीन भाई का विरोध करते हैं, विचारों का विरोध है. लेकिन आप उस क्रिकेट में बैठकर एक वो जो जिस महिला मोहतरमा ने ट्वीट किया, हम लोग उसी पर डिस्कशन करने बैठे हैं कि उनका सरनेम की वजह से ये कर लिया गया. अतुल वासन ने कभी छोटा सा वो कर दिया कि अरे इसमें ये नहीं होना चाहिए. अब एक विवाद की जड़ ये होगी तो उन लड़कों का नुकसान होगा जो लड़के अभी लाइन में लगे हैं. सरफराज तो खेल रहे हैं, अभी नीचे के लड़के लाइन में लगे हैं, सुबह 4 बजे उठकर जाते हैं, 10 बजे तक बेचारे मेहनत करके पसीना बहाते हैं, उनके माँ बाप उनके साथ पसीना बहाते हैं. तो इन लड़कों के आशा पर कुठाराघात न किया जाए, इस पर चर्चा करने की जरूरत नहीं है, वो छोड़ दिया जाए। सेलेक्टर्स क्या करते हैं, अभी आपको मैं कह रहा हूं, हमारे साथ बैठे हैं क्रिकेटर, यहाँ फॉर्मर क्रिकेटर हैं, अभी ये सिलेक्शन कमेटी में चले जाएं तो क्या ये ही वहां रखेंगे धारणा? कैसा रखें? क्योंकि वहां पर तो सिलेक्शन कमेटी है जो सबकी होगी।
हालांकि अश्विनी जी, उन्होंने कहा, हुमायूं साहब ने, कि उनका जॉब भी, उनका काम भी इतना आसान नहीं है, मुश्किल काम है, क्योंकि जितने लोग क्रिकेट खेलते हैं, जितनी स्ट्रेंथ है, उनमें से 11 लोगों को सिलेक्ट करना ये कोई आसान काम नहीं है। लेकिन सवाल ये है कि अगर एक इंसान परफॉर्म कर रहा है तो उसको पता चलना चाहिए कि अगर वो ड्रॉप हुआ, वो क्या खामी थी उसमें, और वो उस खामी को दूर करे। ये तो कम से कम बनता है। बस ये एक बिल्कुल
एकदम, देखिए, खामी दूर करना ये कोई जरूरी नहीं है कि वो चीजें हमारे और आपके तक आए। वो उनसे कोच बात करेंगे, जहां पर बेंगलोर में, जहां पर उनका इलाज हो रहा था, जहां पर ट्रेनिंग सेंटर है, वहां पर उस खामी को वो दूर करेंगे। वो हमारे आपके बीच में वो बात शायद ना पहुंच पाए। जी,
तहसीन, लास्ट वर्ड टू यू बिफोर वी रैप अप। या
जस्ट वन लाइन, जब हम इसमें धर्म लाते हैं, मैं ये नहीं करना चाहता था, बट अजीत अगरकर की पत्नी मुस्लिम है। अब सब जानते हैं कि घर पे तो पत्नी हाउस होम मिनिस्टर होती है, चाहे बाहर कोई भी हो। आई थिंक हमने इसको ट्रिविलाइज किया है। मुझे ये लगता है, मेरी व्यक्तिगत राय है, कि किसी को अटेंशन चाहिए था, और अनफॉर्चुनेटली हो क्या गया है कि अटेंशन आजकल सोशल मीडिया पे बहुत आसान हो गया। आप कुछ भी कह रहे हो, और बड़े बड़े मुल्कों के राष्ट्रपति अटेंशन के लिए कुछ भी करते हैं, तो अटेंशन लेना आसान हो जाता है, और उस पर हम छोड़कर नेशनल डिबेट करना शुरू हो जाते हैं। सोचिए, इस दफा अगर आज हम इस पे मैं बीजेपी को पूछता था बिहार में क्या किए, तो वो मुझे ज्यादा मजा आता। हम किस चीज पे बहस करें, कि डिबेट का विषय है।
Right. I think that's a very important point, that there are other issues also, and let the cricketer, perform and play, and let there be complete transparency and meritocracy. People who have merit should be brought to the fore. Those who deserve should be in the team. We'll have to wrap up our show here. This is all the time that we have. Thanks so much, Tehseen Poonawalla, Humayun Saab, and Ashwini ji, for joining us today and for sharing your thoughts. Thanks to our viewers for watching the story. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
It's great to see you here. Thank you for watching our work. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to click the bell icon and subscribe to Mojo Story and support independent, robust journalism.